Oh, one second, I'm just going to allow that on my system preferences. Sorry, I'm going to leave the meeting and rejoin. I'll be back in 2 seconds.
Yep, no worries.
Right. Hello, everyone. This is our Discord to WhatsApp Haskell bot using Twilio. This was developed by myself, Tom Smale, and Hamish, who I believe is here. Hamish, do you want to say hi?
Hello.
Hello. So we're just going to run through how it works and a couple of the little features and what we want to do in the future. So Hamish, if you would like to take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. So the user will start by sending a message in a Discord channel that we have created on a server in which the bot has been added. And then subsequently, the bot can log in and grab the recent messages that have been sent in that channel. It will save the timestamp of the last message that it processed. And so it will only process messages that it hasn't previously processed. And the messages are passed with the Eastern library, as was the prompt for the hackathon. And then once the bot has detected the messages and processed them, it creates messages to send via Twilio, which it sends to Twilio. And those messages then get forwarded by Twilio to WhatsApp. And then the messages end up in WhatsApp, and the user can receive the Discord message via WhatsApp. And we thought this was useful because some friends we have only have WhatsApp or Discord, they don't have both. And so being able to integrate a WhatsApp chat as a channel in Discord would be quite nice.
Right, we're now going to have a look at the code. The first thing we did was we defined some data structures and types to make the parsing using the ASON library a bit easier. So we created a data type for Twilio send requests, for the Discord messages, and a few other things, including phone number and I think author, yeah.
And then we give instances to those types so that they're instances of the from JSON type class. And the benefit of that is that it means that Eastern can automatically pass the JSON data into those types. So if there is a Discord message, it can pass it into the type that we have. And similarly, the author of that message can be passed. And equally, the response from the Twilio API can be passed. So this is the Discord retrieval function. We're using the HTTP conduit library to retrieve the API. So we start by creating a GET request, and we that's in monad request is parse request get to the URL. We insert the channel ID for the channel that it needs to be accessing. Then we add the headers to the request, and the request is returned from parse request inside a monad. So use the fact that monads are functors, and therefore we can fmap set request headers over the monad. Then we then there's a definition of the headers there, and we can send the headers using bind because the HTTP JSON returns a monad as well.
Then once we've got the message from Discord, we pass it to the Twilio API, and this just works by effectively using auth to send the message up to Twilio, and then Twilio can from there send the message forward to WhatsApp.
And we're using environment variables to store the credentials. So it has to be in the source code, obviously. You can see the main function. We are first loading our environment variables. Then we are getting the messages from Discord. We're processing them using eSIN. That's all embedded in the get response body function, I think, possibly. Can't remember. Yes, yeah, that's it. That's done by the library using the get response body function. And then after that, we print out all the messages, and we then send them off to Twilio using this Lambda, which converts the Discord message into a Twilio message. This is a slightly old version of the code. In a more recent version, we've added, in the last sort of 20 minutes, added a filter so that it filters out anything that was not sent since the last message was processed. And that means that all of the messages that are processed are only the recent ones. And we use a file as the data store to track the most recently sent message.
That's great. I was just wondering, Hamish, if you want to do a quick run through, if that's going to be possible. I'm not sure if it is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be able to send a message on the Discord? And I don't know if people can see my face camera. I can show what's getting it via Twilio if people can see me. I'm not
stop
sure.
Sharing screen, Tom, then I'll share my
screen. Yeah, I'll
screen.
stop sharing the screen and you can share the screen.
Give me 2 seconds. Screen share. Okay, this is the Cabal file. So if I move into the Discord server that we have, this is the channel in which the bot is active. You can see the bot here on the right-hand side. We can send a message. So previously, all of these messages have been synced to Tom's WhatsApp via the bot, and so they won't appear when we run the script, but any new messages that I send will then appear. So I've sent the message in the Discord. We will now run the bot. Of course, you could automate this using a cron job, and then it would sync automatically. You wouldn't have to do it yourself. So you can just do Cabal run, and it's going to have to build it again, but then it should send it off to Tom. And we can see, once it finishes linking, we should see a list of the messages that have been synced. So that's just one message, and they'll be sent over to Tom's WhatsApp. Unfortunately, the linking process is quite slow.
And what we will get from Twilio when it's able to send the message to WhatsApp is we'll get the username says XYZ. So I just feel the buzz on my phone, and we've got star swap. That's Hamish's tag says this is a new message from Paradigm Conf. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it does say that there, and I have just got that timestamped. So that actually it works, and it's a full process, and it works all the way through. Hamish, I don't think there's much point going back to the PowerPoint. So if we just talk a bit about what we want to do in the future, I think our future aspirations for this would be to allow for the process to work in the other direction. So at the moment, we just have Discord to Haskell and then back down through Twilio to WhatsApp. But we would want it to go the other way, so people don't have to use WhatsApp and can instead use Discord. And so that's kind of our future endeavors. Yeah. Do we have any closing remarks, Hamish?
Not really. The code is a bit short. I guess it's just one file, but that's because it took a long time to install the dependencies. Yeah, Haskell dependency is not fun to install, but we did sort them out in the end, and hopefully you enjoyed that demonstration.
Yeah, we did. Thank you very much. Thank you.